Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and I thought I'd do something a little different today. I thought I would do an unboxing video for you. Haven't done one of those in a while. And this is a new deck that I just received, and it's one I've been wanting for a long time, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So it is called the Tarot of the 78 Doors, and I'll just lift it up there so you can see it. And it is by Scarabeo. And there's the back side. It's an Italian deck. And it says artwork by excuse me, artwork by Antonella Platano and by Pietro Alligo. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, so I do apologize. But it is an Italian deck. And I'm not sure how far back or what, year it originated. So if any of you guys have this deck and are familiar with it, let me know in the comments. But it says 78 doors that can provide us the key for entering the most distant and secret place, our heart. And supposedly on each card there's either a door, a doorway, or a key, or a keyhole. Okay, so we're going to check this out. I'm super excited. So if anyone has this deck, let me know, and let me know how you like it, and how you use it and what you use it for. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And it's packaged very nicely in a nice cellophane wrapper there. So we're going to open that up. Okay. Comes with a little guidebook, as most tarot decks do. And it's just a little one. It's black and white. Looks like it has a brief description of each card in there. Okay. So I'm just going to put that back in the box for now. Set that there. All right, and it looks like it has a little bit of advertisement here for their website and some different tarot decks. So I'll definitely have to check that out. So this is the back side of the cards, and they're really beautiful. They have the blue sky there with the gates and the keys. So I'm loving these already. Okay, so I always like to start with the major arcanas. So I will show you each card. So we have the Fool, number 0. And that's pretty traditional. I don't see a doorway in this one, but I do see a key. So you can see he's holding a key there. And he does have the dog. Then we have number 1, the Magician. That's a pretty cool card, but I don't see the doorway or the key. So if you guys know where it's at, let me know. All right. we have number 2, the High Priestess. I like that one a lot with the crystal ball and the tarot cards there. I'm assuming that this curtain back here would be the door. And then we have number 3, the Empress. And she has this beautiful door here behind her with the flowers growing over it. And then we have the Emperor. And he's got a pretty massive set of doors there with the ram's head on either side there. Then we have the Hierophant, and he's holding the key in his hand. There's the back side again. There's really beautiful artwork on these cards, and looks like they have, I'm not sure if this is Italian, but it looks like it's written in different languages. So very beautiful so far. Next we have the Lovers. That's very interesting. We have like a gypsy, another woman, and with the man here. I'm not seeing the doorway or the key in this card, but I guess the the fun of this deck is to find all the 78 doors in each card. So we'll have to go back and look at them a little more closely. Here we have the Chariot. This is fun. Quite different than the traditional tarot. I guess the door could be the car door there. Next we have the Justice card. And that's easy to spot. The door's in that one. We have the Hermit. Definitely an interesting Hermit card. He doesn't have the traditional lantern that he usually has. Next we have the Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune. That's interesting. It almost looks like they're doing a seance or some type of ceremony. And next we have the Strength card. I like that one a lot. You can see the door behind her with the infinity symbol on it. Next we have the Hanged Man. Well, that's quite interesting. And next we have the Death card. And I guess this would be the doorway here, the around the gate. Looks like he's in a cemetery. Next we have Temperance. And that's a really beautiful card with the doorway and the fishes with the water coming out. Next we have the Devil. Wow, that's some great artwork there on that card. Not sure where the door is, or the key. So if you guys know where it is on that card, you'll have to let me know. So far, I'm liking this deck a lot. Definitely not disappointing. Next up, we have the Tower. So there's the doorway. Looks like they're running out of the doorway as the tower catches on fire. I like that one a lot. Next, we have the Star. And that's a really beautiful card. There's the doorway with the arch behind her. The Moon. That's very interesting. There's the door. But it looks like we have a woman walking behind here on the beach, and she appears to be pregnant. We have this lizard or salamander on the door. And the bright moon in the background. I like that a lot. And next we have the sun. Very interesting. Next up we have Judgment. And it looks like there's the doorway that looks like it leads up to heaven there. That's an interesting card. We have the angels, and then it looks like the devil on the other side. Next we have the World. Wow. Looks like a newborn baby being born there. And the doors are the hospital doors. Next we have the Ace of Chalices, which would be the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot. And the doorway behind the priest there doing the baptism. We have the Two of Chalices. And there's the gates there for the doorway. Three of Chalices. That's very interesting. I guess that would be the doorway there and the wardrobe. Looks like those ladies are going out to have some fun. And the Four of Chalices. Interesting. And there's the doorway off to the side. Five of Chalices. This one, the door is on fire, so she's not able to escape. So, a lot of great visual imagery in these cards, and a lot of great symbolism. Six of Chalices. Not sure where the door is there. But that is the card of nostalgia. Seven of Chalices. Looks like she's dreaming about some different things, good and bad. Eight of Chalices. And we have the doorway there with the gates open. Nine of Chalices. And there's the doorway there. 10 of Chalices. It's like a wedding celebration. And them coming out of the church or cathedral. We have the Knave of Chalices. This would be, I believe, the page. Looks like he is divining for water. Not sure where the door is in that one. Very interesting deck. I really, really like it. Then we have the Knight of Chalices. I like this one a lot. Looks like the doorway is through this waterfall here. We have the Queen of Chalices. Don't see the doorway in this one. Not yet anyway. I'll have to go back and look a little closer. We have the King of Chalices. Kind of like a mermaid or merman with his golden chalice there, and there's the doorway. Then we go on to the Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And looks like there might be several doors and several keys in that one. We have the Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. I love that one. He's actually carving the door. And there's several doors behind him that he's been working on. Four of Pentacles. It's interesting. We have the door right there. Five of Pentacles. It's quite a somber image of an old man. Looks like he's in a hospital or doctor's office waiting room. And we have the door there. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The door there is quite obvious. Eight of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. The tattoo shop. That one's quite interesting. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. That's pretty cool with the tree house door. The Knave of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Looks like he's bringing a present to his suitor here. And there's the door, the castle. Queen of Pentacles. And we have the King of Pentacles. Looks like he has a secret door with all his treasures in it. That one's pretty cool. All right, moving on to the wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Almost looks like a magician or Merlin trying to open the doors. Wow, we have the Two of Wands. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it looks like she is stuck in the door. Very interesting. We have the Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. That one's very interesting. Looks like he's going to break that door down that's been built up with all those bricks. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. So here we have all the different keys laid out. Nine of Wands. Looks like he's actually carrying the door, which would be quite a burden. Ten of Wands. Knave of Wands. Knight of Wands. I like the knights in all the decks. They're always very interesting. That one's pretty cool. Looks like a big castle door he's going into there. Queen of Wands. This would be the doorway. Not sure what you would call that, like a wreath around her. King of Wands. That's pretty interesting with the Stonehenge behind him. Then we have the suit of swords, Ace of Swords. Wow, look at that. I like that one a lot. With the topiary maze there. And the hedge, the doorway. Two of Swords. And if you're familiar with the traditional tarot, the Two of Swords is about making a decision. So this looks like there's a decision here to be made. Three of Swords. Wow. She's got some, looks like a voodoo doll there. She's sticking some pins in. And the Three of Swords is all about heartache, betrayal. So very interesting. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. That one's interesting with the ghost there coming out of that doorway. Looks like they're following her around. Nine of Swords. Looks like he's trapped in that cage, or thinks he is trapped in that cage. Ten of Swords. Wow. We have the acupuncturist here. And then there is, I believe, a doorway behind him. Knave of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. That one's interesting. And the King of Swords. So there you have it, guys. The Tarot of the 78 Doors. Let me know what you think of this deck if you have it. If you don't have it, what do you think? I think it's very interesting. And a lot of great imagery, a lot of great symbolism. Definitely has an Italian old world feel to it. But I am looking forward to using it in my readings. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Please leave me a comment. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that. And I will see you next week.